Reporters yesterday expect more from Kevin Love this season. Quote, he will do some of the things he did prior to last year, end quote. Frank, what do you think that means, and what do you think that translates to on the floor this year?
It's like last year when LeBron said instead of fitting out, fit in. I think he knows he needs Kevin Love to win a championship. They can get through a regular season with Kevin Love being okay, but in order to win a title, they need Kevin Love. Tristan Thompson's great. Kevin Love is better.
So do you see this coming from a place of respect and awareness and love, or do you see it as coming from a place of motivation, I guess, is what I'm trying to ask.
I think it's a combination of both, absolutely.
Jackie, how about you?
You mentioned Tristan Thompson. He's not even there, Frank. So LeBron isn't stupid. The bird in the hand is right there, and he spreads the floor. When they were together on the floor, they scored 13 points per 48 minutes. More. That's with the two of them on the floor together. When they're off the floor, all the numbers go down. Everybody should stop picking on Kevin Love. He's important to that team.
Adonde.
Tony, I think it's coming from a place of LeBron's desire for a reduced workload. And one unique skill set Kevin Love has is ability to pass for that position. So if he can be more of a playmaker and reduce that load from LeBron, that's what LeBron wants to see.
Israel.
Nah, this is just to placate Kevin Love. I mean, he moped around last year, wasn't very happy with his role, despite the fact that they were fantastic with him playing that role. Now, Kyrie Irving out for a while. Tristan Thompson, you don't know the deal. Of course he's going to need more from Love, so he's telling him as much. Now, if he could just tell him to cut his hair, because he looks like he's got a perm from, I don't know, Three's Company days.
Come on.
There was surprising and disconcerting news today from the Golden State Warriors. Their coach, Steve Kerr, who won the NBA title last year in his first ever year of coaching, is stepping away from the team temporarily to focus on physical rehab of his back. Kerr had 2 surgeries on his back in the offseason. The Warriors do not anticipate this being a long-term problem, but they don't know how long it will be until Kerr feels well enough to go back to the NBA grind. Wilbon, what sort of effect on the Warriors might this have?
Tony, a big effect. I'm of two minds about this. Steve Kerr's bedside manner, his calming effect on this team, undeniable. You look at last year, all the few rough patches they had, Steve Kerr's got the steadiest hand. But I also believe, and Alvin Gentry's gone, which sort of compounds it.
He's number one assistant.
Orleans, that's right. And I also think, as you look at other people, human resources on your team, Golden State's done an amazing job. Ron Adams, who is maybe the smartest person in basketball I've ever been around, and I know you have him on a short list, and Luke Walton. Tony, these are professional basketball men. Luke has not been a coach long, but I think he's going to be one of those guys in 10 years we look back and say, Luke Walton's going to be a good coach. This is not good, but it doesn't have to be a disaster.
I don't want to be an alarmist on any level here because neither of us knows the extent of this condition.
That's right.
For example, yesterday you said, don't worry about Derrick Rose at all because he's going to start in the first game. I would say that if this is temporarily, you say don't really worry about this. They're a veteran team. That team, the nucleus, has been together 4 or 5 years. Right. And so they can probably sleepwalk through training camp and it's not going to mean anything. So I don't want to be an alarmist, but you don't know exactly how long the thing is going to take. And in that division this year, in that conference this year, San Antonio got a lot better. And you want to make sure...
A slow start can bury you.
You want to make sure that your coach can look that coach in the eye...
Especially in that case.
And go head-to-head.
Kerr and Pop.
Right.
Yeah, no, Tony, I agree with you. I hope Steve Kerr is back sooner than later.
Yeah.
And because that conference is so tough, and because of those teams, of Oklahoma City with their guys back, if they're going to be back in San Antonio, you don't want to just spot them 5 or 6 games in the standings. You really don't.
On this day last year, a capacity crowd showed up. We paid attention to all. And LeBron said yesterday the Cavaliers would feature Love more this year than last year. If they do, they'll win a championship.
You guaranteeing they're going to beat the San Antonio Spurs?
Not guaranteeing.
Sounded like it.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Carmelo says the Knicks are competing for the NBA title. Do you agree?
All 30 are competing for it in October.
When are they going to stop competing for it, do you think?
Christmas.